The Bears will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Knights offense will have the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Brown will throw it. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking for room, it's Daniels. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Direct snap. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Knights are in the hurry-up. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
Well, we always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than a game like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Up-tempo for the offense.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go with a direct snap. Delivers the contact. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First down to start the drive after the break. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Knights will move the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And the pass hits, picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Daniels. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Knights are rolling down the field. The give on the inside. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go! Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCF!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bullock. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Nice throw, nice catch. You know, I like when you work that slot and you throw that slant to him. It's an easier throw than throwing to a guy way out wide. A lot of times I find that matchup I want in the slot and I go attack it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They probably feel feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
He makes the connection.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Snap it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Keeps the legs moving. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He rifles one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Knights will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Quickly out to the tight end.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The give to the lone running back. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the red zone, looking for a man. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The Knights want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The sure hands, it's Ashley. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the 1st down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Knights! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Coming after him. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I think they tried to slip into that tight end really quickly and get him the football and create some space and maybe try to make a play, but the defense said no, there is nowhere to go. Defense actually gets him for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Quick catch on 3rd down. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. Out of midfield, he's got room. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Direct snap. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it quickly to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. It's 3rd and inches. Who can impose his will? He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. run the clock, let that thing tick down, and if we add points, we add points.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They'll go with the direct snap.
And they got him on the ground just short at the 1-yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 2nd down after that incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The Knights inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A third and long coming up here. Snap it to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. He cannot get there. A fourth down stop, and now, boys, we might just have a finish.
Get set.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Brown wants to pass. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Between the uprights, it's good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it on the right. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a
Well, well, well.
I'm at. Oh, Kyle's gone. Oh, well, I'm smoking. I'll come join.
Lap, I know you've been having a hard on for this.
Oh, that's all I thought about at work today was beating the fucking window licking reject team.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the season of Fortnite with the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, no, it's really good.
Lap, I thought you was about to blow that shit. Crazy. I turned it on and I was wild. I was like, oh, Lap's killing. Then you went up. I thought you went up 14, but apparently only 13.
Full comic
The
collective,
next thing I
man.
know, we playing the game and I hear, oh, they stopped them. If now they could go score. I said,
Telling you, you gotta watch my offensive drives. I've been doing some great quarterbacking lately.
yeah, great quarterbacking, all right. It almost
70%
got you fucked
completion
up, Lap.
percentage.
I know you was nervous as hell with that kick too.
No, no, I'm like my glasses are really outdated, so I mean I was squinting, but I was more worried about
That's
that.
what it was.
No, I
Outdated
promise you, my
glass.
glasses are like 3 years outdated.
That's what it was. Huh?
No, I mean I was just squinting. I mean I was.
Outdated glass.
That's why it took me so long to kick it because I was squinting trying to make sure I was timing it accurately. Clearly, clearly my eyes don't work. But you know, heart prevailed over.
Hold on, let me get some of this shit. What they got over there? This, I don't know if this one better. Oh man, I like this one. What is this? 11 glass? Oh yeah, I like that. Lab, you be knowing what these guns is, or they some, or you be confused too?
No, they're all real. They just are all
That's what I'm
overpowered.
saying. You know them by the name. You be knowing what the fuck they is.
Yeah. But I'll
That's
be right
wild.
back, gentlemen.
Oh, oh, oh! This nigga got a sword. No, ice saber. Here you go. He got the lightsaber on me. Where you at? Good shit. Good shit. I got a med kit for you. Yeah, two lightsabers, huh? Oh, he picked up the one from his friend. Hey, they got these blue things you could take. Mushrooms. I don't know. Oh, they up here. Oh yeah. Who the fuck they shooting at you? They fighting each other? I thought I would have a teammate to come down as well. You got a lightsaber, nigga. You should have came down ready for smoke. I don't know. Thought I had a teammate, dog. Oh, it's still not 88, 98. Why my shit not updated? Is it really 88, 98 with 9 minutes left?
No,
About to say, why the fuck my phone?
it's 104, 113, 3 minutes 48 seconds.
It's over.
I mean, 9 points in 4 minutes. That's not impossible.
Nah. With that OKC team and OKC, bro.
You never know.
Especially because Denver defense is not all that.
You never know.
Denver got to be up in OKC, especially in probably every game they need to be up to win, especially in OKC.
No, you bastard.
The fuck?
Fucking faggot.
What happened to you?
I'm getting attacked. What do you mean?
Oh shit,
There's niggas here.
a little bit.
It's over.
Time to go. Health, real gun. That's just a light. God damn you, motherfucker! Why would you just be a light? There is a light shine special for me.
Okay.
No health. Try to circle around and go up there. What the fuck is that? This.
Go talk to it.
About to see.
Oh, that's Palpatine.
Oh shit. What? The what?
And look out, look on the left, see what the buttons are telling you, so you know what things do.
I don't know shit, but goddamn.
I mean,
Oh
if you
yeah.
look and read,
Come
you
here,
know
little
them.
buddy.
That's what I'm telling you. He tells you what it is on the left.
This nigga did. I know they didn't throw the buffalo over there for no reason. Oh shit, I meant to my little buddy. Oh, I got him. He on my back.
Come on now.
Trip.
Look at your screen.
Good block with this bitch. Okay.
Not infinite things, though. Don't last forever.
Sure it don't.
It don't.
Take it down one more time.
Come here. Come here.
My card's gonna run out.
Watch out, Salem. Love you, buddy.
Out with me.
Oh.
I'm in that cave.
Are you
Down
at the
there.
bottom or in the place?
Down there, in that cave. You want to break through their stairs.
Fuck. I don't think you gonna make it. Woo! That was crazy.
Boys, I just cracked.
Huh?
I'll let y'all finish. I interrupted at a bad time. I just plugged my headset in.